Welcome back to Worldwide Rush. It's been a long wait, but we're finally back on our biggest Discovery playthrough to date. And I think it's working right now. I've had so much issues with the game lately. It's crazy. You can see we have a lot less time today. And things are looking pretty good. Things are sort of stable, thanks to the game actually functioning. They pop up every now and then. We get a few of these that have been waiting for a little bit longer than others. But overall, at least all of our transports are working now. So I think we can continue this playthrough. I want to get to the point where we can take over the whole world. And I think today we're going to go down into Africa. We have 6 minutes left until we need to unlock another city. Another country, of course. So let's take a look at these guys that we have right here. Let's see what we need to do with them. Needless to say, I'm not going to actually go through everything that has happened. A lot of it is just me micromanaging a lot of things. And then a few days ago, maybe a week ago, I got an update to the game. And now the majority of all of this is kind of working. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. It looks like the development is going in the right direction. Even though it takes a little while, it's actually all right. You can see a lot of Russia is actually connected now. I am kind of having a philosophy of using all of the different capitals I'm using for airplanes, and then I'm running a bunch of trains into each capital, and then I'm running buses in between all of the neighboring cities, and that seems to be working pretty well. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Yeah, we are going to get everything working here. This is a wild route. Yeah, there's no way we're doing that. Let's do a ship instead. I found a renewed love for these petite voyagers. The fact that they only need 10 minimum efficiency, so we only need 10 people to travel each time, makes them so good. Like, that is fantastic. 2-hour travel times, we only need one boat as well, which is great. Not all of the airports are connected through direct trips. So some of them you have to do a little bit of a bypass like this. And if I notice that it becomes an issue, I'm just adding a new one to it. But it seems to be working pretty well so far, at least. Yeah, I don't want this. I don't want them to cross borders at any point. If they want to go to Belarus, the best way to do that should always be to fly into Minsk, for example. So I don't want them to do this. I'm gonna remove that one. As a happenstance, we're gonna lose a lot of the people in Oriol doing that as well, which is fine. We're not struggling with money at any point at this point, so we're definitely fine when it comes to that. So yes, that means that Oriol is way less busy, which is very good. These guys were now fixed, so let's take a look at Turkey. Turkey has expanded quite a bit since you last saw it. Mainly we have received a lot of the capital cities in almost all of our countries during the time we have gone down here. So that feels pretty good. Let's see what this is missing. You can't get to Denmark, which is actually just a train ride. How come? Like, why are we not jumping onto the train then if we are... Are we not running these trains? Maybe these don't stop in here. No, they do. They do. So why are you not... We should definitely have one of them stopped on there. Oh wait, he's going in the wrong direction. Yeah, it's this guy that should have picked them up. And you are also stopping there, so why would you not bring them to anchor? Woodens, maybe they're waiting for another trip, potentially? No, they are just not willing to go. These 35 are being stupid, I guess. What about from Ankara? They have to fly to Bratislava, then to Berlin, and then to there. Maybe I'll do a... How about we fly from Ankara directly up to Copenhagen instead? That might be a little bit better. I'm just using the most insane vehicles all the time now. Never anything other than that. Or are they trying to go by bus? I don't think so. There's no reason for them to go by bus. We get a lot of new cities connecting all the time, which is kind of fun. So there's things to do like all the time. And it's gonna be way worse as soon as we get the African connections up and running. It is only going to be more crazy than it is right now. Let's give these guys some money as well. That will be pretty good. All right, so we'll leave Nij for now. It should solve itself. Yeah, let's just unlock all of Africa. I think that's fun. I think that's fun. Let's see how far it goes. We have a shit ton of money, so I should be able to unlock all of this. Hopefully I don't miss anything. You guys are really good at pointing out when I miss stuff, so let's make sure that you guys let me know in the comment if you notice something that I'm missing. I know there's a lot of like small countries and stuff, especially in Europe, I think. They just have a lot of those nondescript countries. All right. We are burning money and it is not even moving in our balance. Look at that. It doesn't do anything to us. How much time are we up into now? 1,000 hours again. Yeah, we're not gonna be caring about the time anytime soon. Not at all anytime soon. Are we missing anything on the coastline here? I imagine there's like a little fucking place in the middle of the ocean somewhere that I'm gonna miss. At least Eswatini I remembered, so that's good. That's good. Zimbabwe is done. Zambia. And we are slowly coming to a close. So Comoros. Yeah, this one. Is this something I need to unlock? Yeah, it's so small it's hard to click on. Mauritius. Anything else that we're missing now? Victoria. I think we have everything here. Let me know in the comments otherwise. I do feel like we managed to catch everything, and I think everything in Mediterranean is unlocked as well. So let's get to actually going through all of these places. So the Port Said, that is in Egypt. You want to go to Amman. We're gonna send a boat to Haifa. I do like using boats. Boats is very fun. They're super slow, but they're very fun. Where else do you want to go? Up to Malatya, which means we'd like to get a boat here. That would have been perfect. Just directly on the rail line. Instead, I think we are going to Beirut. That is our plan with him then. So that's those two. Next up, we need someone that wants to go to here. So we'll do that. I'm actually going to set this up from the other direction then, since he's the one who actually wants to go there. You can follow the lines the way they are kind of moving in the specific directions. That'll tell you in which direction people want to travel. So in this case, it's actually them who wants to go to Port Said. So we'll do that. And since we're here, we might as well just continue with Bengshail. Benghaishi. I'm so sorry for the pronunciation for these guys. I'm terribly sorry. It's awful. I know. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's not. Okay, let's see. You want to go to Kanzaru? Let's send you to Salerno, maybe? That could be good. Instead of Port Said, we got to Salerno. It's crazy that there's no port here. You'd think there would be, right? Constantine, where do you want to go? You have a friendly over here, Uja. Where was that? This is where we had boats before. What if I set up a boat to go from there? So we go road over to here. Just like that. And then we'll look at this Suze. And we'll do the same to you. We go boom, and then we go you accept go from Zeus to here with a boat. Again, we're gonna use boats all the time here. Especially for these coastal cities. It is so nice. And then one to here as well. And then, as I said, we're gonna have one that goes from Zeus to Bengshali. Actually, do I need that? If it goes to Valletta, that will kind of connect it to most of the world, to be honest. That's a capital city and it's already connected really well. So I think that'll just do it. So that's Zeus, you are connected. This guy wants to go there as well. I guess we can let time... Or should I let time run? No, I should probably not let time run. Yeah, how do I get you up to there? You don't have a connection at all. So if we were to do that, we would have to go here with the car. That is 13 hours. We're gonna go 2, maybe 3 cars. That'll be good. And then we have Uja, so that we just did. Forgot to put the hub manager in here. So that will cover both of those, because they will be able to take the trip over to there and they will get to where they want to go. Attar. Okay, this is going to be some crazy trips. No joke. We are going to make some wild movements. So Attar wants to go up here and up to Santander. I'm gonna... Okay, this is dumb. Don't do this. Don't follow my playthrough, okay? This is not how you play these games. Yeah, we'll build a road here and we'll just drive a car over there. Like 4 of them. And then if we go to Attar, I think that'll cover both of these. No, you do still not have a valid route somehow. Probably because this travel distance is so far. Would it though? Probably not. What if I go Valencia to Madrid? Maybe I'm just missing a plane trip here. Let's see if that helps. And we want you to be connected now. Still not. Do we have a capital city anywhere? I don't want to fly airplanes from other places. Okay, what if we go down to Dakar? What if we go down here? Continue driving cars across the whole globe. There, and then we go... I think, honestly, Dakar, we're just going to connect him to a lot of Europe, and that should make this place a lot easier to get around. Hub manager. We'll go from him up to Madrid. Definitely won't need these big vehicles at any point. At least in the close future. But we might as well set them up and then they will recycle it to whatever vehicle actually makes sense by the end of the day. And with some extra flights, we actually have a indirect path here for Attar as well. Perfect. So that's Attar fixed. He is now working as he should. What about Dakar? You need to go to Attar. We already have that. What about Vigo? Vigo is just flying. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's Spain. So that is done. Okay, Bakar is okay. Siguiri. You need to go to Dakar, so we go... we'll go add a hub manager to you, and then we'll go here. Again, I'm going to use cars for a lot of this. Eventually, we're going to phase out almost all of these cars. But for now, this is going to be pretty good, I think. So just like that, that's for him, and then... we need to have one going from you to here. Do they drive a lot in these countries? Probably not, right? So it's gonna be a lot of traveling for these guys, which is fine. I just thought this was the USA, but no, it's just 1 star. Just 1 star. All right, Batar, you already have a connection to everything. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's just make sure that we are up and running, everyone. Banjul, you are set up as well. And we have a connection to everywhere as well. Very good. Next up, we have Kidal. This is not even connected to anything at the moment. So let's see what we need for you. You are going to need to connect to that place. Yeah. And also down to Togo. But you want to go to Bafata and Banjul. Are you a capital city? No. You are a capital city, so I'll bring you down to here. And then we'll... Can I not do that? Yeah, no, I can. I can. Okay, so we do that. Build that. And then... That'll get him to both places if we just put a airplane onto here. I think they made a change to the hubs now as well. So no longer will the hubs start deleting a bunch of your routes. So even if you over-dimension them, they should at least leave 1 vehicle, which would be very, very handy. Because yeah, having them delete everything kinda sucks. Kinda sucks. That's that one done. Ooh, a capital city. That is always easy. So you would like to have one of these. Hub manager. And it's also a port city. So you want to go to Dakar and Banjul. So we just go boom. And we'll go with Petite Voyager and a Petite Voyager down to here as well. That will be good for Praia. Super easy one. Best one so far. And Keanomy, you should probably head in directions. So connect him as well. This part of the game is like super repetitive, but I find it so fun. It's just so satisfying to like click. Just click stuff. It's great. It's great. Let's have you go there and let's have you go up to here. You probably don't actually do that eventually, but for now that's going to be what you're doing. So that's both of those connections. And then what's our next one? The next one is Zadapia. Saklepia. Yes. That's fine. Give him a little bit of money. Where do you want to go? You want to go up to there and to there. I'm just going to give you 1 route. And you're going to go to there. Deal with it. Deal with it. Korhogo. Welcome to your new hub. So, where do you want to go? Down to Sakpia as well as Siguri. I'm gonna give you both of those. Again, with the roads, I'm quite stingy. I'm not using a lot of them. But that's fine. Alright, next up. Right here, we started this one. So I'm not sure how much we are actually going to need to do here. We'll see. Korogo. You have a path up to there, but you need to get to Korogo as well. So we go you to you. Get rid of the middle one and build a road for that. Very good. That's him done. We are flying through these. Look at this. Alright, Kamashi, not a main city, so you'll get the few vehicles. So yeah, once we have done all of this, I think what we're going to have to do is sit and just babysit these cities, because we're going to have a shock of a lot of people moving around. You can see all of these are spawning with 22 people. And if you take all of Africa, every country is spawning 22 people. I just missed Lesotho. You can kind of tell that we're going to have a fairly decent increase in passengers going forward, especially from Lesotho, since they are now very dissatisfied with being the last ones to be unlocked. All right, so Kode, where do you want to go? You would like to go up to Kidal. We can do that. We can do that. I'm gonna go like that, I guess. That makes sense. Sort of. And then we'll bring you up to here as well. And that should be both of your connections. Yes, sorry, Bob. Very good. That's the Togo connection. And I'm using maintained routes on all of these. I don't want them to expand themselves, because then they just build a fucking bunch of airplanes and the routes everywhere. I don't want any of that. I just want them to manage the vehicles that are actually handling my routes that I have set up. Novo Porto. This is another capital city, so really easy to get to. We're gonna go like that. And you are definitely going to need a connection to this. And then we'll send you that way, and I'm gonna send one over to here as well. Ooh, look at that beach ride. Damn. I'd do that. Tezao, where do you want to go? Let's give you a hub manager first. Tezao would like to go to Porto Novo as well as Uga Buga Place. That is maybe insensitive to say. Do I just send it to Sokoto and we'll go with that? It's like jack of all trades. Put it in the middle. Click send. I think we do that. And then we have Maiduguri that also wants to go to Porto Novo. Do we have a capital city around here that we can use for that? Not really. No. So you will go here. And instead, I think that might actually fix all of your connections. Is that correct? Hell yeah. They're very better at finding routes with the indirect path now. This is really nice. So that's him. Marua. It's right here. I'm going through the list on the left-hand side because that way I make sure that I get to every single city and I make sure that the game is paused so this list doesn't actually reset. It's not because we're gonna run out of time if I don't unpause the game. We're not going to. Trust me. Trust me, we're fine when it comes to time. Let's do that. Let's do that. Do you have connection to everything that way? You sure do. So that's him done. And Eva Young. You would like to go to Santome. Ooh, this might actually help me a little bit. Okay. Actually, it's kind of really annoying, to be honest. So you want to go all the way up to here. Do we have a capital around here? I think I'm gonna have to fly one of these. So let's fly you to here. And let's use this guy. It's like a hub to go up to Porto Novo, and I think that will help us with connection to a lot of these places. We can actually go airplane as well as a boat. That will be able to cover a lot of the... Excuse me, route is invalid. Oh, Porto Novo is not actually a port city. Okay, I guess we're flying then. That's fine. Well, we have this guy now that is both a port city, just like we had up over here with Capo Verde in Praia. This can also be used as like a really good beach city. Alright, so do you have connections now? You sure do. Look at that. Very good. What's next? Sao Tome. I think we already fixed you, right? Yeah, you're good to go. Evana is good and Tezao is good. No worries there. Oyem. Sounds like something you say when you're making a mistake. Oyem. Oyem. Oi, oi, oi. Alright. Do you want to go to here? And I think that's all we need to do. Give me like a little road. Rid of those. Buildy. Equatorial Guinea and Gabon is now friends as well. Imfondo. Where do you want to go? You would like to go to these guys. Well, say no more. Say no more. I know how to get people places. Imagine you go, oh yeah, I'm going to travel Africa. and someone says, oh yeah, sit on this little bus for hours. That sounds like a great trip. Oh, I'm not paused. Sorry. Bambari, where are you? I think we finished him, right? You were done. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Bambari. My friend, you wanna go to there and you wanna go to there. Say no more. We are doing it. Bambari to Infondo. Just like that. Oh, that is wild. Okay. Sure, go there and then go from there to here as well, I guess. Because, like, why not? That fixes your routes. Have some money. I'm not giving all of these money. I kind of forget it for most of them, to be honest. But it's good if you can start them off with a little bit of money if you have it. Especially if you have designed a higher budget for them to be able to expand quickly. Alright, Bambari and Midgiro. Bambari's all the way down there. What if I go... You actually kind of want to go there, do you? Okay. Crazy roads. Just crazy roads, I'm telling you. We're connecting all of Africa with roads, I think. Okay. That is fine. That is fine. Port Sudan. Didn't we already do that? Why did we start with Port Sudan if we already did it? No. We did Port Said. Port Sudan is in Sudan. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And another port city, so fairly easy to connect, I guess. We'll just go from here and we'll go... Where do you want to go? Up to Karaman. So... Karaka and then fly from there? Maybe? You go ship. Petite Voyager. Boom. And you also want to go to Fire Laqua Aloha, that place. Car ride it is. Car ride it is. 8 million bucks. At least we have plenty of money, so we don't really have to worry about this. Like, it can cost money. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, so that should be you done. I'm gonna have to add more vehicles to this guy. Like, there's no question about that. But at least it's a start. And next up we have Renk in South Sudan. To Port Sudan and to Mauguri. Alright. We can easily bring you up to South Port Sudan that way. And then we'll just bring you over to Mauguri here. This feels like how the AI plays the game, to be honest. Isn't this what the AI does? It just adds vehicles all willy-nilly all over the world. And that's how you end up with, like, buses going from China to Europe. I think so. I think so. That's rank done, at least. Done and done. I gave you some money as well. Look at that. Debrian, Djibouti. Nice. So, yeah, we'll go Debrian to rank. That'll be good. And then I forgot to add a hub to this. It's fine. Give him some money. And then where else do you want to go? You want to go up to Port Sudan. Well, that's actually quite handy. We'll go with you over to Djibouti first then. And then we go from Djibouti up to Port Sudan. The boat. Because I fucking love boats. How do you not? How do you not love boats? 1 done, 2 done. Nice. Asmara, where do you want to go? You want to go to Medina? Can't go there. Port Sudan. Port Sudan, we have a connection to Medina. Ooh, if I had like a port city right here, wouldn't that be super handy? No, that's not gonna happen. We fly from Asmara and we fly all the way over to Riyadh. Is that what it calls? Riyadh. It sounds like a boss in Dark Souls or something. And then we'll just add an airplane to that. And he should be good to go, right? Alright, yeah, that's Maradan. We have everything the way it's supposed to be. Djibouti, you wanna go where? Where are we heading, my good man? We are going to Debrecen, we already have that. And we wanna go to Daiz. That is a super easy one. We just go Djibouti, Adan, ship, petite, boom, boom. One here. And just for good measure, go flying, my boy. Go fly, my boy. Alright, so that will be those two done. Very good. Hargeisa next up. And that seems like an easy one to do as well. It just needs a connection to Djibouti. It's lovely when you have these hubs everywhere. You don't really have to worry about that much. Don't really have to worry about that much. You can just build stuff. And as long as it connects to something, it's gonna connect to everything. I think that's the meaning of it. Alright. Meru, you wanna go all the way up to Debrecen, huh? What if I only bring you up to Debrecen? How about that? How about that? Kenya? How about that, Kenya? How do you like that? Boom. Oh, that's an airplane. No. You are not a capital city, my dude. No airplanes allowed. Except if it's absolutely needed and I can't go anywhere else. But it's irrelevant. So we do that. I'm actually gonna do 2 of them. Just I don't care about making a second one going up the rank. Do I? Maybe I do. Fine. Fine, I'll cope. We'll go there. There we go. 3 vehicles for you. Meru is really lucky. Oh no, the day changed. I lost all of my places. Oh, that sucks. Okay, we're gonna have to do this the hard way then. Try to actually remember the rest of fucking Africa. God damn it. So annoying. Alright, yeah, let's see if we can remember all of these. Probably won't. Okay, we're kinda doing it. I'm in Rwanda, Burundi here, and they are quite easy because we have 2 capital cities and then just a bunch of small cities around there. Goma wants to go up here, so we're gonna have to bring one route up to there as well. I'm gonna use the capital city for that, just to bring one of them. And then I think all of these should be connected. Not the one to Impfond. That wants to go that direction. I can probably fly to Satome and do that. If we fly over here. And then we look at you. Now you have a connection. That's good. Kigali have connections everywhere. Gitega has connections to Mavi, but not Kasama. Kasama is down there. We'll do an airplane there here, and then we go you to here with the car. This might be a little bit too far for him to travel. They don't like going too far, but let's see. Yeah, that route actually works. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. Cool. So that's all of these done. So Remo, where do you want to go? To those 2 places? I'm gonna give you a nice little car ride here. Oh wow. That maybe? Sure. Sure. That seems crazy. Crazy, I'm telling you. Let's do that. And let's bring you to there. I'm gonna do 3 vehicles maybe. You connect to both of them? Yeah, you do. Yeah, these indirect paths that we have now. So good. It's so much easier to go around. Katima, you wanna go to Sarimo? I'm gonna bring you to Sarimo, don't worry. We'll do it. That's a crazy route to go, but sure. Sure. Just like that. Where else do you want to go? Sarimo and that one. So that route actually covers both of those. I'm gonna go with 2 vehicles then. Moroni seems super easy. Just a simple 1-2 punch like that. Comoros. Like it. I like it. We'll go right there. Just add a airplane. And that should cover both of these. Hell yeah. 550 seat airplane for what effectively is 23 people. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Victoria wants to go here as well. We'll do it. We'll do it. No. Don't let the time run. We know how that goes. We know how that goes. Let's add you. Let's add this. You want to go there, and you want to go to Mjanga. I'm gonna take this guy from Moroni. I'm gonna bring him to here with a boat. Ships. Petite voyager. Boom. You can probably do that as well, but it's more fun to use the airplanes. That's Madagascar done as well. Another one that would like to fly to Harare, I think. And Lesotho. That's the place we actually forgot. It's good to get that on there. So you will fly here. Boom. I think there was one more place you wanted to go. Yeah, right here. So the first one is probably fine. This one is okay. Yeah. So we just need Harare to Francistown. And that will cover both your connections, right? Hell yeah, brother. So yeah, I think we have connected all of the cities. What is this? Port Louis. You need to go some places as well. Okay. That's fine. We'll do that. So let's get you on here. And let's go there to there. Very, very, very good. And yeah. Oh, you can't drive on the water? What kind of plebs are this? You need a boat if I'm gonna be on the water. No, shut up. Shut up. That's that one and that one. And you should now be ready to go. Hell yeah, brother. Alright. So that's good. Do we see any places where there is a white dot but no green one? Here? Canary Islands? Anything there? Madeira? No? No? Nothing? Alright. I think we're ready to let the game run a little bit. We have so much trust everywhere. Nidged is still an issue, and that is mainly because of this damn route right here. Yeah, I don't see any reason why they would not get on a bus. Like, sometimes I add longer trips for, like, I don't like to do more than like 5 stops maybe on a train, because they just fill up anyway. So then I just add one train that does like Adiam, Osmaniye, Adana, and then goes directly into Ankara. And that usually works pretty well. Maybe this one is... Maybe this one is too funky, dude. Why would we have issues with this? Udenze, please fix yourself. Alright, let's give him some more time. We have 30 minutes left, so he can continue on his wallowing. We'll deal with these instead. So I like to start from the bottom and just see what they're doing. So Ostrava from Toulon. Realistically, there's gonna have to be a flight in here, because if we're looking at Ostrava, we're gonna have to go up to Budapest and then Bratislava to Ostrava. So I think just flying to... Yeah, flying to Prague would be probably the best way of doing that. Probably Monaco is the closest airport that they're gonna get to. So let's add an airplane to here. Up to Prague. So that should be good. And then we just need these guys that will now go to Monaco to make it over there. Everything seems to actually be relying on the right-hand drive here, so maybe what we need is just... What if we just do this? We go Marseille, Toulon, Cannes, Monaco. We'll just make it a train. Let's just have a nice little train along the shoreline. It'll be great. Kano. We're finally getting some new cities in our African region. That's nice. Let's get that connected. Easy enough. Easy enough. So at this point we are not having a lot of traffic that's needed. So I'm just adding a few vehicles. Don't need that much. So, yes, Toulon. I think now that the trains come here, they should kind of empty this out. Oh yeah, there we go. That's better. That's better. We can even get one more train on here. Make sure that we are really emptying this. Someone that makes this song, this when you clicked on it, maybe that has been removed. Because I can hear it now, it's just not super loud. Before, when you clicked on it, it became super loud. It's really nice. Alright, that's Toulon fixed. So yeah, adding a few trains helped. As I said, when they need to go multiple cities like that, it just makes more sense to use a train. Just makes more sense to use a train. Alright, Ordu, another one in Turkey. Turkey is keeping busy, dude. Where do everyone wants to go here? We are only making it to Samsun. That is wild. Can I just set up a boat? I like my boats. How about we get a boat here? Like that. Hold on, you take one? Where does the other ones want to go? Oh, Samsun is busy, that's why. That exclamation mark needs to be bigger. Like, how the hell do I see that? There should be like a yellow triangle. Stop warning. Okay. Yeah, sushi. Small problem. Wow, okay. Just like that, Sea Conqueror, go. Please remove everyone who wants to sit around here. 5,000 people? No wonder we are having some issues. That means we are going to have to follow this all the way through, because Soshi, when this gets to where it needs to go, it's gonna have the exact same problem. Yeah, that was crazy. 5,000 people just sitting there waiting. Do they not have anything better to do? That's the downside when you have hubs. If one hub stops, the whole thing just grinds to a halt, man. Sea Conqueror? Sure. Sometimes I set up these routes that makes just no sense. Everything goes from Samsun, but for some reason Ordu has places from Istanbul. There we go. That fixes him. Alright. Batumi, another one of my hub cities, but this one is doing a lot better with the indirect traffic. It's just that we are struggling a little bit with the other parts of all this. So you want to go on these boats? I'm guessing these are probably full. No, they're actually running halfway empty. It's because of the Samsun issue that we're seeing issues here as well. This we can fix though. We can add a direct trip up to Susi. I don't know if Susi is a big port city in real life. It is in my game. It is in my game. This one is an interesting one. I have reported this one as well, because this doesn't actually get on any trains. Like, they're not willing to go anywhere unless I tell them to go directly from here all the way down to where they want to go. So if I tell them to go straight down to the Middle Eastern Sea here, they can do it. Not if I tell them to go here, but if I tell them to go here, they can do it. Unless there is a direct path, they will just not fly at all. So let's do that. We just got the Suez Canal. Very nice. Seems like an easy one. there's no way we're not using boats from the Suez Canal, okay? That just will not happen. That just will not happen. There we go. Add Suez Canal to this whole spiel. And then up to Benghazali, we should have a route as well directly from there. So that's good. Chester. Where does Chester want to go? Same thing here. He also has a route, intended route. But yeah, he just doesn't jump onto it unless you give him a direct route. And it's always to this Larnaca. And I for sure have a route, like there's no question about that. You can take both train and car right here. It just doesn't actually do it. We have a car route. And we also have trains. It just doesn't actually join it at all. So we're gonna need an airplane for this, and we're gonna need one that can actually fly all the way. Santander is overcrowded as well. What's up with you? You just want to go there. How is that an issue? Don't we have cars going here? We only have one. Fine. Fine, let's do more vehicles then. That's fine. Don't even worry about it. There you go. That's him done. Alright, so yeah, most of the issue we were having then in here was because Samson was extremely busy. I kind of wish there was a way to see that. Like if you went into cities, if you could see the like station somewhere. Is that possible? You can see the route efficiencies here. But yeah, I don't think there's a way to see. You can see cities and the city level, but you can't actually see how many people there is in each of them, which is unfortunate. So, Constantine, you are finally seeing some issues. Excuse me, why do you want to go there now? Canes, go to Morocco, I guess. So, Zuzi to Monaco. We'll just do that. That should give you a route to go there, right? Hell yeah. And we can duplicate you to allow everyone to do that. How many do we have that wants to go places? We have a lot of them. Look at this. There we go. What else do we have? We have a Francistown who would like to... I mean, never set up a hub manager here. Where do you want to go? You want to go to Muzina. Why am I not having just a route to there then? More vehicles needed. The African continent and all of their driving habits. We can add 2 vehicles here then. That'll be fine. My Changa, this feels like a new city. Oh, this is okay. So actually once he makes it here, he will be able to pick up some people even if I add another one. So I think that's fine. That'll be him done. Everex. Did I mess this up? I think I messed this up. Where's Madagascar? I think I added a boat from here. Yeah, I did. Let's just change your route, my dude. Can you go the other direction? There you go. Yeah, then he will fill up and Majangas should be fixed. Should be fixed. Everex. Oh, you're in Paris. Okay. I just have one car doing that. Go like a few of them and we do one of them into an Halti. That's him. Muzina. Never actually build a hub. I am surprised how many of these didn't actually get a hub. Gamona. Up to there. Let's give yourself another one of these. And let's change your route to go from Muzina instead. There we go, that's him. That's him fixed. Kasama. Again, no. How did I miss all of these hubs? Okay, Messina to Lingove. That's just these. You go from Lingove to Kasama, so we're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna do that. One more. That should cover your travels. Kursk is usually a quite busy town, so this doesn't really surprise me. Verona is the one that we're struggling with. And that's because there's so many people who comes into Kursk. Like the whole region sends people to Kursk. Just send them places. Kursk is also overwhelmed by traffic. Let's fix that. And let's tell you to be a BT 8900. And then we can double you up. We're gonna need a lot of these. There's like 2,000 people going here, so let's clean out Kursk that way. He will eventually just delete those anyway. He doesn't actually need them. Let's give him some money if he would like to expand that as well. This is bugged. This guy has the same issue as that one. What if I fly from you? What if I set up an airplane to go from you all the way to Odense? How about that? We just need another plane. There. Let's give him an airplane. Maybe he will fix it himself eventually. Who knows? Who knows? Tusham, staying busy. You need more boats. Looks like he does need more boats. Let's just add more boats. There we go. That fixed him. Hamburg. You're probably struggling because you can't get to Berlin easily. Let's just fix that. That's Hamburg fixed. That's what I expected. Erfurt. Liverpool. No trip to Liverpool? Really? Surely there is a trip to Liverpool. What about these trains that goes here? There's no train going from him to Berlin, so that makes sense. Instead we're going to add that. Just like that, and that should fix you. Yes. Very good. Potsdam. This is surely just when they're this close, it's always an issue with the cars themselves. They just don't move quickly enough. So yeah, he will fix that. He'll be fine. Bayreuth to Sokode. Okay. We fly from Berlin to Sokode is right here. Easily enough down to Porto. One airplane, please. There we go. Back to Berlin. Let's double check that you now have a connection. Which you should. You do not. How come? Do I not have a train going through here? I should have. Train going into Berlin. Yeah. So why are you telling me that there's no trip for you? Is there no car going from here? No, there is. There most certainly is. Okay, what if I duplicate you? Yeah, they do not step on that train for some reason. Like they should be able to travel this distance without issue. Okay, I'm fairly certain we're still having some issues with travels. It's been improved a lot. But clearly this, for example, they should be able to take the train into Berlin and then take the airplane from Berlin to here and then take the cars to Sokoda. That should be fine, but it's not doing it for some reason. Maybe the developer will see this video and he will take a quick look and see what's actually going on here, because this is weird. This is weird. This should not happen. All right. Well, with that in mind then, is this true for this guy as well? He has the same issue. I think there are some cities that just have issues with this. Because you probably also have a direct route to Berlin. Yeah, you do. So I wonder if this city has the same issue as the Cyprus one right here. Larnaca. Yeah, I think that's probably a thing then. That there is a few cities that just struggles to take in the indirect route. Are we seeing others that have the same? Here we have Sudoku as well. Okay. Ivas, Mavasi. That's probably just a flight thing. So Ivas, you want to go from your capital city, which is Tehran. And he wants to go down to here, so we fly down to Kavasi. And I'm gonna guess that just fixes him. No. Surely you have a route up to Tehran, right? Yeah. Okay. So this says it's 4,121 kilometers. If he were to go to Tehran, Kigali, and Mavasa, that is 11,000 kilometers. Or 9,000 if he's just going that particular. So it's this divided by 2, so just over 5,000 kilometers. He should be able to do that, because the travelers for these guys, passenger can transfer up to 6 vehicles and will take a path that is longer than the straight line to their destination times 3 or longer than 1.5 of the shortest path available. So that is the absolute shortest path is still within 1.5, and that path is not even valid for them. So it's the 3x that we should actually follow. I think we have ironed it out at this point. There's a few these places that are maybe. How in the hell do you not get to Odense? Do we not have a car ride at all here? I removed the train, even though there's a train track. But you'd think that we had a car at least. There we go. Kidal, you want to go to Bafta? We'll just add some vehicles here. You can see he has actually even upgraded this guy already. So we'll just add another one. And that should fix Kidal. Addis Ababa. Hey, capital city, here we go. Perfect. All right, that's him. We'll bring him to here. And Arkalot, please. Where else do you want to go? You want to go to Thais? Easy enough. Go flying, my boy. Go flying, my boy. That's him connected, and yeah, if we just look at all of these, the rest of them literally just issues with the game at this point. So I think we're gonna wrap it up here. I think everything is connected the way it needs to be. If we start these, they start in test now, so we'll just keep adding a few vehicles here. Just make sure that everyone is good and dandy. There we go. Alright, so yeah, these 7 cities that we have right here, they're literally just impacted by those 2 cities where we need to, for some reason, have a direct connection. They will not accept an indirect connection at all. But yeah, I do hope that you have enjoyed this little go back to Worldwide Rush. I do love this game. I think it's amazing. There's just some small things we need to get fixed, okay? Just some small thing. And I'm sure it'll come. If you want to come back and see the continuation of this, think we're going to Asia next, click that like button, make sure you're subscribed, and we'll do that. We'll do that. Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it. I will see you in the future. And until then, bye-bye.